Opportunity. Here we go though. Splits, round one.
Yeah, this is going to go fast. This is going to be a little loose from Koi with this Viper wall, looking to scale straight on into sight. Already found the opener down onto Angel. Classic, always leading from the front and taking that fight, but the site is completely open. The spike will surely be planted. As a matter of fact, Koi have two players to watch. They're really concerned about a flank coming in.
It's not the flank they've got to worry about. It's the massive players now start building up around screens.
The conglomeration back here.
The conglomerate is here. They're ready to come back and take what was once theirs. And they're looking here, ready to try and take one down. It's trexx the first one to fall as he drops off from high. Into a 4 versus 4 still, with 2 out towards spawn side playing the longer angles, but it's up close that matters, and Wolfen doesn't want to lose those out.
I didn't realize cNed was playing Jet here. It looked like he was gliding into elbow. Still 2 more players coming in, and starxo is good to find yet another really solid post-plant hold for these.
Well, in they go. That's it straight away. Smokes out. Dogs on the march on through towards heaven. They see 2. That's exactly the kind of information they were looking for. Now it's on to Wolfen to try and make something happen, but Angel's there. Immediately shaded out by the second duelist in this lineup. And Koi are in a good spot to get control of the site here. Zyppan they don't know about, though, and he finds one from back towards spawn.
Oh, poor comms there. The smoke comes in about a second and a half too late. Just running across the opening. trexx has a nice position up in rafters and potential pinch in mid. He goes a bit early, but now it all comes down to sheydos. Can't even get a plant down. There's only 10 seconds left.
In such a great spot where he finds one, almost gets
They're going to deny the plant.
Gets away with it, and Zyppan manages to crawl his way. Holding out towards the south side of that Viper wall. Viper itself and the spike in hand of the sky.
It's that flank Koi we're so concerned about, and this time it absolutely punishes them. Angel not going to commit, but now Koi have to heat up. Only 30 seconds, not much time, and still trips they got to work through.
They got to know what's going on here though as well. Angel's got to get moving if he wants to try and have any effect on this push coming in. For now, site looks to be mostly clear. They've got the jet all the way forward. Needs the second, but can't find it. cNed with the shutdown makes a very flimsy execute. And there's nothing left with only the sky left standing. Will be able to get the spike down for some brownie points. But that really is about all she wrote for this round. NAVI going to find their second in a row. Okay.
How does starxo get one there? There was so much util put onto him. Well, they have ramp control. Even without committing the wall to this area. Counter Nightfall is going to be great scouting. Spots out 3, maybe a 4th on the raise down into main.
But again, now they're the ones that are slightly deafened up and have zero idea as to what's going to come at them and from where. So he gets too deep on site, sees one, but trexx wins out the gunfight. That's a pretty critical one to win, as it now opens up for his team to move forward. But Shao explodes from screens, finds one for himself, hasn't yet unlocked another, and site has been conceded to Koi.
No smoke out into screen, so Shao going to be doing a little bit of fishing here. Sees that player in main, and spike is eventually planted. You see NAVI first, clearing out vents, clearing out all these little angles behind them, and Wolfen with the knife just going for a little peek up into heaven.
That's what he needs. Bit of a scramble back with Angel coming in on the backside as well. He's got to work his way through smoke, but it's all about on-site for now. 2 left standing, and a backstab in the smoke, going to find one for himself. Sprays left, but just a few pixels too far to the right. Sees his man and finds what he needs. And they found all the kills they need. starxo's left by himself, finds
Real
one.
Quick here. Oh my God, was he able to scout down into that with the teleport? I don't know, I don't think so. Wolfen finds that kill, and as the Sage Wall breaks, that leaves a real soft. This is the weakness of having all your info on one side of the map. Like, Angel just has to fight that with cNed, and they fall.
Smoke comes out, but it's on top of it as well. There's going to be a scrappy here inside of heaven. Koi find one for themselves, immediately traded out. All comes out on top, and Koi are making this work. They've got to a 4v2 on an eco here, Ender.
And a great position to pinch back into heaven. Trexx playing deep in the same side of the map, like they've been doing. Made any sense yesterday.
It did not.
Sort of how that
went. It was a great series.
That is 100% true. Now, Koi, really aggressive setup, 4 players into B main. No raise in this area, makes it a little bit harder to stall, but Angel back here can jump peek, and the paranoia is such a great line that you can't really scale on past it, although they manage to regardless.
Managed to get their way forward, but Angel, of course it's Angel from out of nowhere finding the kill. Seen it into a second, and just like before, even though it's not quite a 4-by round, NAVI were looking to make this work for the most part. Still into a 4 versus 2. sheydos the left one left standing. Ray coming in through the wall. Manages to get away with his life, at least for now. But paint shells are ringing in everywhere. cNed looking to pop his head up as well and try and do some damage. Wolfen was there ready, but Zyppan strikes first. Good reaction coming out from NAVI, but it's not stopping Koi. Getting a bite back onto the other side, 4v4.
Yeah, they're still completely stuck. They can't get out into main. There's a Cypher cage now that smokes have gone down. It's going to be real tough for them to accomplish much of anything.
I love how NAVI just fought so aggressively over it as well there. Like, weren't really looking to concede or give them heaven up and say, oh yeah, site's yours, we'll play for a retake. No, they planted their feet and said, we're going to fight this. But cNed's in a great spot again, almost into a 3. Only found the 2, but it's still miserable for Koi, who are now in a 2v3.
Needs this smoke to go down when there's not two players right in front of him, and he finds it.
Nice. One more, almost manages to get his head onto Shao.
Show's utility. There's so much to scout him out inside the pit. Double Prowler, the Hunt, even a Cypher camera. SUYGETSU pulled back. So they can try to do everything, but the fact is, NAVI have split up, and that could be a big problem for them.
We've seen that Stinger before as well. I mean, sheydos keeps checking in towards Garage here as well, so respect got to be given to the fact that you've got Shao coming up. He's got almost no HP to his name. A flick on and they know what's going on. As you said, the utility is there to play with. They've got to find what they need. They've got the 1 versus 1. The haunt was there as well, but it simply was not enough. So he gets to coming around on full HP. Will he see him first? Yes, he will.
Oh, the fighting that's gone on this side. Wow. Okay.
I mean, that's not quite the way to do it. He said you wanted to see slow, and they go, no, Ender, no. We're going to turn the tempo up, and you can see exactly how it's bit them. Paint shells comes raining on through it. I thought it did a bit of chip there, but not really anything coming on. starxo into another. Angel now down as well. That's kind of the 2 trump cards for this round. Gone for NAVI.
I mean, the fast play just exposes how NAVI changed their setup. All of a sudden, the Sage playing aggro, and Shao finds a kill.
Op is a curse this round. It's not getting any kills, Ender.
What is going on?
Madness.
And it looks like SUYGETSU is playing inside of his camera really late, expecting that lurk to come in. But this round, I think, is going to be all about Zyppan on that flank. Can he find 1? If he gets 2, this round winnable.
But he's been spotted out already. They know exactly where he is. He's managed to find 1. Can he find the second? No. Cold is a little bit too good for him this time around.
Isn't the fast it worked in my eyes?
Before. Cosmic Divide coming across is an interesting one, actually, as well. Locks down some of the bad towards spawn, push through. Not that it matters right now, 3 of them are still sat completely in front of it and ready to challenge as well. Smoke's coming out on top, you've got the Viper volleys coming down as well. A lot to try and force them away, but cNed's already found 2. It's a little bit too late, make it 3 and Zyppan made it work so many times, it even got given a name. Ooh. Trexx finding 1, good starting point. Given again, they're down in this round in terms of what they're bringing to the table, but both sides have won an eco out so far, showing that ability to fight from behind and be quite tactical with what they have on side to play with.
Now, the spike is not in the site. The team is, but the spike isn't. They're going to have to call in the reinforcements.
Again, right?
Yeah.
Managed to get away with it this time around. They're still making space up front as well.
Yeah, and you see, because they don't have a Heaven Smoke, they have to hug the left side as they run out there. Finally, it comes up, and they're able to go ahead and get that one down. But NAVI can act very quickly on this. Just 3 players, though, and trexx has the counter ult.
Spike planted.
A momentary delay as they had the extra play catch-up there, but now that they're there, everything turns onto NAVI's side. Once again, stacking up at least a couple inside of screens, finding 1 on the push through. Wolf's in a good spot, but this satchel, do they know about still being here? Yeah. It turns out they do, and they tag him out as well. Showstopper comes out on top, expected 1 on the corner, but no one is there. starxo on the rotate round backside might find 2, but no, it's a bit of a ring around the roses here on pillar. 1 steps across, and there's just 1 left. It's Zyppan all by himself, and he's got 3 players to bring down here. Might not find 1, won't find it.
Sage being on A is a bit of an anomaly. You can see it's actually a very deep wall that gets instantly busted down.
Here we go, the immediate TP over, making use of the ult. Angel as well to join the team on the A site. Don't often see it used too much in that sort of capacity, but they've managed to get players over here, which is the most important part. Key smokes have gone down, though. It has denied NAVI. Is this a fast rotate potentially coming in through ropes here as well? Looks like it is.
They're going to show the option. I don't know if they necessarily commit off of this, because as soon as the flash connects, they might not want to keep on going. They get it, though.
Oh, almost they go. Showstopper comes out as well. This train ain't stopping. The fishes are flapping. They're on side to side as well, and no one's here to stop them. I think as soon as they heard Angel's ult, they just thought, okay, new plan here. Push through ropes, hit the other side. We know they're light on the ground.
Yeah, NAVI.
Really good read.
NAVI probably going to want to play for that res up in heaven. Get that online for cNed. Koi really trying to hold for it. Not going to let that one go over easy, and the wall was already used, so the spam could come in on this.
Well, they've had to find the man as well.
Someone shoot him.
Not. I mean, they were trying by the looks of it. Tagged down to 19, but not finished off.
So much time being wasted trying to hunt down for sheydos. Look at him playing with them. What is that? Well, Wolfen gets a kill on sight. And here they come.
It's 5-9 to Freddy's, dashing around. Everyone just got a poke in their head and go peekaboo. There's a lot of firepower heading this way. And when I say a lot of firepower, I mean relative to the round with pistols. 4 of them all starting to flood in, at least initially. They've got sight. They may look to try and go for a plant here pretty early on as well, but they've left the spike down towards spawn.
They were surprised they didn't even run into that much interference over on B, so it's all good. They can continue to work on through here. It does mean the timings of their smoke's going to be a little bit awkward, because CT smoke will be falling relatively shortly, next 5 seconds. And then Angel will have another, but you can see all the counter utility makes it really hard to get a plant down. The smoke into CT means Heaven is going to remain open for a while.
Showing a lot of respect towards the utility spam that came flying on through as well, quite smartly so. And now I can go back in for it again. So what,
Koi are
15
so
seconds.
ready. Koi knows SUYGETSU's going to want to look for that lurk up mid.
First flash comes out from that starxo, burns through both of those in pretty quick time. On the step
Wolfen's still holding mid. They're on the site.
Time to react, guys. Expecting a flank, maybe. I mean, we know exactly what Angel can be like, but they've got to worry about the site. They're getting slaughtered where they stand, but SUYGETSU, is he pulling this one back here? They've got a bit of a crossfire on the go, but they've got to win it, and Wolfen doesn't lose those.
He could get something.
Could. Being the big word to focus on there. Wolfen was on the swing, but cNed was there first. Now sheydos is looking the wrong way, but he's inside of smoke as well. Sure enough, in he comes, and there it is. Angel sinking his teeth into the back line, looks for a second, but starxo. A little bit too on it today, unfortunately.
That was really good lurk timing, though. You can see just working with the team, everything thought through. Now the retake, heavy towards ramps.
Oh, okay. Now, where previously we saw Shao respect the utility, cNed did not.
I think they're trying to wait for a flash. starxo doesn't have anything.
One swing comes through. They're expecting him to push down, but no one's doing it yet. One above and just gets pulled into that. 2 more kills for Koi. Starts to feel like this one might be slowly starting to slip away if Navi aren't too careful. Not forgetting this is their full gun round. Zyppan.
To scout out that op, that's going to be tough. Around 4 op, ooh.
Well, here we go, ready to swing onto SUYGETSU here. As though he's being bullied inside of his own spawn. It's looking rough. Oh, but finds one. Tried to look for the second, but trexx gets him with the paint shells.
Will 1 be good enough? It's just sheydos. That utility set up over towards A, so if it turns into a B hit, it doesn't really matter too much. We'll see if they can isolate the op, though. They can't.
It is. I mean, he's straight out of there. Zyppan was looking for blood, looking for vengeance.
That's the trouble. You just got to contact into every site. Wolfen is going to be a constant problem for them, forcing them to plant safe here, too. Can't really hold for main, and can't hold for main when trexx is just eyeing you down. Here comes the party, baby. trexx is killing everybody.
Straight in there. He's like, 4v2. Nah, it's time for the ult. Why not?
He's the one with the res, right? He can't bring himself back up, so him having res allows the 1-for-1 trade to be realistic.
Showstopper's in, and as much as trexx tries, he simply cannot get away. Koldamenta is good for 2, though. That's what they're looking for before he gets shut down. Out comes Wolfen and just cannot land the knife to save his life. Gordon Ramsay would be disappointed. 3 on the back of site here, pushing their way forwards. All the ults starting to get rolled out here by Navi. The red carpet is there. sheydos, all that's left standing. He's got to find 2, finds 1, just 1 more left. You can really breathe they've got. But immediately Koi decided, right, Viper's pit mid, that is now offline. Choose your poison.
Oh, wow, there's a gap in that Viper wall. Allows cNed to hold the angle, but you still can't really get through it. The stall of the decay, the mollies, potential pulls on the ground from the Aster too. They gotta wait out this cycle, and when the cycle comes down, guess what? That B operator's rotated over.
Of course it has. Why wouldn't it have? I'm sure Navi is saying to themselves, trexx picks off 1 more. And Navi's numbers just whittling down towards 0 here. 3 left standing. As that clock passes into the last 60 as well. Waiting for the timings here. They've got them back online, but now they've got to start making a move. They've got to find something because there are 2 players coming on a massive flank in sewers.
They're stuck kind of behind this trip, but they can hold for it entirely. Do you go sewers or do you go spawn? Do you split up? Are you kidding me?
Not ideal. And now they've got to be so aware of the fact there's 2 more trying to push them. Sees the waste, but not like it matters. Straight into the molly. It's an absolute slaughter.